St. Patrick viewed the rainbow as a representation of God's promise to never again destroy the earth with a flood. In the midst of life's storms, it is often hard to spot a rainbow, but the most important thing is to remember these miracles of the sky only appear after the storm. In Ireland, rainbows symbolize blessings from heaven. The shamrock, a three-leaf clover, is the quintessential symbol of St. Patrick's Day. Legends say that St. Patrick used the three leaves on the shamrock to symbolize the Holy Trinity in Christianity, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. The three leaves of a shamrock are also said to stand for faith, hope, and love. A fourth leaf is where we get the luck from. The four-leafed clover or lucky clover is an uncommon variation of the three-leafed clover and widely considered to be a symbol of good luck. Since they don't make St. Patrick's Day specific candy makers get on that. I thought the next best thing would be to get some Rolos. So the wrapping is gold, so I thought that would be pretty perfect, like a pot of gold. So if you know, you know. Candy jar is over there. I'm gonna give this a fast wipe down, and then we're gonna fill our pot with gold. Okay, this came out so cute. You saw me dump it in, but then I actually dumped it back out because my OCD was going crazy with everything going upside down, different directions. So I dumped it out and I fixed it, and it looks really cute. It definitely needs more. I knew one bag wasn't going to be enough, but I don't know how much the family is going to love them, so I didn't want to stock up on something that wasn't going to get eaten. So we'll see how this first bag goes, and then I will add another 1 or 2 bags. And these cookies are so cute and very delicious. They're from Walmart. I need to get a stock up on them too. We have an assortment of random things. Got more cookies, Rolos for days. I always see the gold coins, but I've never actually seen them in green. So I picked these up at Big Lots, and I thought that was super cute and fun to find them in green, and they were only $1. Yep. This girl right here, the big 5-0. 2 of these cookie icing in green. And it already has the tip. These really cute shamrock shaped jimmies. Picked it up here at a local grocery store, like a mom and a pop store. And yes, I called them jimmies. Here in New England, we don't call them sprinkles, we call them jimmies. These shamrock baking cup liners. I'm gonna bake brownies and put them in this, and I'm going to use that and the shamrocks to decorate them because we're having a St. Patrick's Day / game night / birthday party for this birthday girl. So it's everything mixed in one. Also, in that game night birthday party, we're also going to build gingerbread houses because we didn't have time to build them for Christmas, and then we built them for Valentine's Day, but then my son's girlfriend bought quite a few of them on clearance for $1. So we ended up with so many extras. So we're going to build them also for St. Patrick's Day. So from the Dollar Tree, I grabbed these, what are they called? Wallaby green apple. They're the soft and chewy licorice. And I picked up, I think, the watermelon ones to do our Valentine's Day gingerbread houses. And honestly, I didn't care for them, but I bought it more for decorating purposes than to actually eat them. And then the same thing with these Starlight mints from the Dollar Tree too, and they're actually sugar-free. So if you need sugar-free candy, Dollar Tree has you covered. Also from the Dollar Tree, to have that night, I actually need to pick up 3 more packages, but they only had these 2. I want 10 in total, and these are so adorable. I just think they're so cute. They're the cream-filled tasty cake snowballs, and nothing different other than, you know, they're giving you that little St. Patrick's Day flair. Let me tell you, these are a guilty pleasure. Like, I only buy these when I'm feeling extra. Like, I don't normally buy these, but there's just that time, and when it comes, this girl just needs herself a snowball. We still got the home decor tour coming up and that dessert, so let's get to it. I was fortunate to locate another 3 packages, so in addition to the 2 I already picked up, that gives me a total of 10 snowballs in all, which is about the amount of people that I'm expecting. So that's a snowball to each if they choose so. And all day they had some candles. So I picked these 2 up out of the 4 that they had. They're from Huntington Home. Each jar had a different design, and they also had a different scent to each one of the 4. We're starting the tour at my sideboard. I hung this wood-framed plaque here, and all that is stitching. And that reminds me of when I was a little girl in school, and we did Mother's Day gifts, and we made something. It really isn't the same thing, but it reminds me so much of that. And if I can find a photo, I will post it and you'll see what I mean. So when I saw this, I knew I immediately have to have it, because it right away was a connection with my mom, and it just sang to my soul, and I knew I just needed to have it. We've got our pot of gold. We've added more cookies. This bowl, I use it for my fruit bowl, but what I love about it is I pull it out for St. Patrick's Day for the greens, and then I carry it over Easter. And then here is where I pull in that St. Patrick's Day / spring look that I was going for in this frock. He just makes me smile. He's so funny. Like, he's so cute, and he is actually St. Patrick's Day, so I like the way that the mix just came all together, and I still get that whimsical part of the St. Patrick's Day decor, but then I also start to bring in that very soft garden spring look for sure. Over at my letterboard, it's always a blast to come up with a quote relating to what we're celebrating. Since we are blending St. Patrick's Day celebration and my birthday, this is what I came up with. Over on the ottoman, I brought back out my green throw that I used at Christmas time, and I also brought it into my winter look that I had going on, and now it's serving a purpose for St. Patrick's Day. So I am loving all the use that I'm getting out of it. And also for Christmas time, I draped a garland over the throws, and I really enjoyed that. So when I saw this one, I was like, oh, I think that would look really cute. So I just threw it on here. It's kind of like a serious throw in color, and this garland just gives it that whimsical touch that St. Patrick's Day bring us. Now let's head to the table. And this is especially where I brought in the spring flair, but kept it St. Patrick's Day relatable because of the green. So here we have some green votives, and then over here I wanted to do this with a cabbage, but I couldn't find the cabbage, so I went ahead with a lettuce, and I think it came out really cute. So I'm happy with the lettuce. If I find the cabbage, I'll pick it up for next year, but for now I think this works just as well. And then my green cake plate, just threw in some pears, and it just looks so springy. I definitely created that vibe that I wanted to, so I'm pretty happy with it. And then of course, in my world, what would it be celebrating a holiday if I did not have those seasonal plates? Same here, you'll always find some seasonal napkins. Ignore the backsplash and countertop. I absolutely loathe this countertop. It isn't a finished kitchen, but it is a functioning kitchen. But I don't let that keep me from enjoying what makes me happy, because this is a space I use every single day, basically all day long sometimes. So in my little coffee station area, I got the mug with the famous truck. It's got a little dangly shamrock on it. And here I got these little, I think these are like little appetizer plates, but I use them as spoon rests when I make my coffee, and it works out so perfectly. And this I bought last year. This I found this year, so they go together, and they weren't from the same store, and I certainly didn't buy them at the same time, so I really like how that worked out. I saw this dessert on TikTok. It's typically called Christmas crack. I've seen variations where they've counted 50 saltines. I saw some that counted 40. I saw some that didn't count at all, which is what I'm going to do, because this is the first time that I'm going to be making this. And just in case we're not fans, I don't want to make a whole big tray of it. And then you use a cup of butter, a cup of brown sugar, and these two get mixed and melted together in a pan. Most variations I saw, they use chocolate chips. Once all this comes out of the oven, you lay the chocolate chips on top, and they like automatically melt. I'm actually going to melt candy melt in the microwave and then spread it on top. I have seen some videos on TikTok that did that. I don't know how successful I'm going to be, but this is what I want to use. And then once I'm done spreading that, I'm just going to make it a little decorative with some green icing and some shamrock jimmies. So all the TikToks that I saw completely lined their tray with aluminum foil. Then they went ahead and lined it with the saltine crackers. I don't know if it matters whether or not you have spaces around it, but we are just gonna go with it. So I have 4 rows of 6 saltine crackers. This is more or less like a 9 by 13 tray. I think I'm also going to only use a half a cup of the brown sugar and 1 bar of butter, since I'm making this on a smaller scale. And then if I don't have enough, I could always just make some more pretty quickly. The video that I chose to follow said to put this in a pot over medium heat and let it boil for 5 minutes. I stirred it consistently for the 5 minutes, and this is what I got. So I think that this is going to be just right for the crackers that I laid out. So I think I made the right decision by only doing a half a cup of the brown sugar and 1 bar of the butter. Now it's time to pour this all over the crackers and then spread it, and then it goes into a 400-degree oven for 5 minutes. That was not easy to spread, but I'm thinking because I used half the mixture, I probably shouldn't have let it go the whole 5 minutes. But that's okay, because now it goes into the oven for another 5 minutes, so I'm assuming this is gonna get a little runny and it'll be a little bit more workable, but we'll find out. I just took it out of the oven and it did spread, so there's a few bare spots, but I'm not even gonna worry about that. So far, so good. I ended up melting that whole bag of melts, but I certainly think a half a bag or close to 3/4 of a bag would have been more than enough for the amount that I made. But here we have it. Here's what it's looking like so far. So cute. And I love the little sprinkles that's in it. So since we're doing like birthday, St. Patrick's Day, I think that that looks like little birthday confetti. Now that's adorable. So all we need to have it do now is taste yummy, and I say we have a real big win. I've transferred the St. Patrick's Day crack into the refrigerator. It's gonna sit there for 2 hours so that it can chill, and then when it comes out, you can either just break it apart with your hands and have all different quarters and sizes, or if you want more of a clean look, just take a knife to it and slice more even squares, which is what I think I'm definitely gonna do. And I just want to say how much fun I have had celebrating St. Patrick's Day this year. I started it last year, but on a very small scale. I always thought because I wasn't Irish, the holiday really didn't pertain to me, but then I started to look a little more into it, and when I found that knowledge of what St. Patrick's Day really stands for, I was all on board. I'm really loving everything that I'm learning about it. I'm truly enjoying the fact that I am coupling it up with the spring feel, also blending it in with my birthday, since the two are so close together. It has really been a joy, and like I've said my whole adult life, it truly has always been the little things, and it always will be. Happy St. Patrick's Day.